Welcome back, baseball fans. Now with the conclusion of the 2024 MLB season, today we are diving into the top 10 MLB free agents of 2025 and where they might sign. With the offseason heating up, the suspense is real. Which big names will switch teams and shake up the league? We'll break down each player's impact and the best fits for their next chapter. Let's get started and find out who could be wearing new colors next season. Jack Flaherty. He bet on himself last offseason when he signed a one-year contract with the Detroit Tigers, and then he was traded to the Dodgers at the trade deadline this year. That move proved beneficial as he had a remarkable bounce-back season in 2024. He made 28 total starts between the Tigers and the Dodgers, with a record of 13 wins and 7 losses, and had a combined ERA of 3.17 with 194 strikeouts in 162 innings pitched, and helped the Dodgers reach the World Series for the first time since 2020. Jack Flaherty is originally from California, and he got to play for his hometown team, which was his favorite team as a kid growing up, and he got to go to a lot of games as a kid. More seriously, this class offers better options for pitchers than for hitters. Teams have a wealth of choices if they want to prioritize securing a starter with more consistency than what Flaherty has provided in recent years. In the offseason, his estimated market value is around $60 million for 3 years. So the teams that are my finalists are the Dodgers, the Red Sox, the Mets, the Rangers, the Yankees, the Padres, the Cubs, and the Twins. So my prediction is that he will sign with the San Diego Padres. Pete Alonso. He just wrapped up an incredible postseason run with the New York Mets. While Mets fans were frustrated with his lack of clutch performances during the regular season, he certainly silenced the critics in the playoffs, delivering one big hit after another, including the series-winning home run against the Milwaukee Brewers in the wildcard series. In 13 games during the playoffs, he had 4 home runs with 10 RBIs and had a batting average of .273. During his 2024 campaign, he played in all 162 regular season games with 34 home runs and had 88 RBIs and had a batting average of .240 with a .788 OPS. Since breaking into the league in 2019, Alonso has established himself as one of the most reliable power hitters, averaging 44 home runs per year over his first 4 full 162-game seasons, and he also hit 16 homers in just 57 games during the COVID-shortened 2020 season. Entering this offseason, Pete Alonso is the highest-rated free agent first baseman on this list, and if the team wants a power-hitting machine and good enough defensively, then he's the guy. In this offseason, his estimated market value is around $174 million for 6 years. So the teams that are my finalists are the Astros, the Mariners, the Mets, the Cardinals, the Cubs, and the Yankees. So my prediction is that Pete Alonso will sign with the Seattle Mariners in the offseason. Hyun Soo Kim. He missed the final 6 weeks of the season due to a right shoulder injury that required surgery, which will likely mark the end of his 4-year stint in San Diego. In his MLB 4-year career, he's a .242 hitter, with 47 home runs and has 200 RBIs in 540 total games. So during last season in 121 games played, he hit 11 home runs with 47 RBIs, and had a batting average of .233 with a .700 OPS. Some may view this ranking as too high on this list, considering Kim has yet to make an all-star game, hit 20 home runs, or bat above .260. At his core, he's a strong defensive shortstop, with several years of park-adjusted league average hitting under his belt. That profile has always been valued in baseball, plus he won't turn 30 for another year. Let's not underestimate Kim's offensive abilities either. While he's not a power hitter, he rarely strikes out or chases bad pitches. He can consistently make solid contact and is effective on the bases, both in terms of stealing and efficiency. You might not see much standout statistics on his baseball reference page, but he's a legitimate starter on a competitive team. His estimated market value this offseason is around $49 million for 4 years. So the teams that are my finalists are the Giants, the Braves, the Padres, the Red Sox, and the Pirates. So my prediction is that he will sign with the Atlanta Braves in the offseason. Willie Adams. Going into this offseason, he's the top shortstop on this list in free agency. He's coming off his best career season this year, after having a down season in the prior campaign where he hit .217 in that season. Nonetheless, he did enough this season to erase the sour taste. In the 2024 campaign, he set career highs with 32 home runs and 112 RBIs, and had a batting average of .251 with a .793 OPS in 161 games played. He will be the top power-hitting shortstop available this offseason. Although his defensive metrics have declined, it's reasonable to believe he still has a few productive years ahead at shortstop. In his career, he does boast an average of over 28 home runs per 162 games. A number of top shortstops have hit free agency in recent years, all cashing in with big free agent deals. With him being on the right side of 30, he's likely to attract plenty of long-term offers this winter. His estimated market value this offseason is around $152 million for 6 years. So the teams that are my finalists are the Dodgers, the Blue Jays, the Brewers, the Giants, the Red Sox, the Braves, the Guardians, the Marlins, and the Mariners. So my prediction is that he will sign with the Los Angeles Dodgers this offseason. Anthony Santander. He has been a solid player for several years now, and he picked the right time to have a career-best season. This season, he was a first-time All-Star and set career highs with 44 home runs and 102 RBIs, while his 814 OPS was his highest in a 162-game season, and had a batting average of .235. Some front office executives argue that the Rule 5 draft has outlived its usefulness and should be eliminated. His emergence since the Orioles selected him from the Rule 5 draft from the Guardians serves as a compelling counterpoint. He has transformed into a genuine middle-of-the-order threat, showcasing both power and contact as a switch hitter. While he lacks defensive value and turns 30 before free agency begins, there's still plenty to appreciate about his offensive capabilities. Despite his significance to the Orioles, he's likely to find himself playing elsewhere. Baltimore has an abundance of young outfield talent, and several teams will be on the lookout for a power-hitting corner outfielder. His estimated market value this offseason is around $88 million for 5 years. So the teams that are my finalists are the Guardians, the Cardinals, the Phillies, the Orioles, the Blue Jays, the Mariners, the Nationals, and the Reds. So my prediction is that he will sign with the Toronto Blue Jays this offseason. Blake Snell. He struggled to find the deal he wanted after winning his second career Cy Young Award in 2023. Then after signing a 2-year deal with the Giants, just before the regular season began, he went 0-3 with a 9.51 ERA in 6 starts during an injury-riddled first half of 2024. After returning on July 9th, he went 5-0 with a 1.23 ERA in 14 starts and held opponents to a 1.23 batting average. His combined 2024 season stats were 20 starts and had a record of 5 wins and 3 losses with a 3.12 ERA, and had 145 strikeouts in 104 innings pitched. Strong pitching has always been a hallmark of the San Francisco Giants, and under the new president of baseball operations, Buster Posey, that tradition is likely to continue in the future. In this offseason, his estimated market value is around $131 million for 5 years. So the teams that are my finalists are the Giants, the Braves, the Mets, the Rangers, the Padres, the Orioles, the Dodgers, the Mariners, the Red Sox, the Phillies, and the Astros. So my prediction is that he will re-sign with the San Francisco Giants in the offseason. Max Fried. He's one of the few homegrown players for the Braves who hasn't signed a long-term contract extension, which will make him a free agent after his second All-Star season in 3 years. In the 2024 season, the left-hander posted a 3.25 ERA and had a record of 11 wins and 10 losses, with 166 strikeouts and 174.1 innings pitched in 29 starts. Those 29 starts this season were the highest for him in a season since 2022. And in his career, he's only started more than 30 games in a campaign just twice. He's a 2-time All-Star and a 3-time Gold Glove Award winner, and will be one of the top starting pitchers available this winter. His estimated market value this offseason is around $172 million for 6 years. So the teams that are my finalists are the Rangers, the Cubs, the Padres, the Braves, the Red Sox, the Dodgers, the Giants, the Yankees, the Phillies, and the Mets. So my prediction is that he will re-sign with the Atlanta Braves this offseason. Alex Bregman. During his breakout seasons in 2018 to 2019, he averaged 36 home runs, 108 RBIs, and a .970 OPS, finishing in the top 5 of American League MVP voting both years. While he hasn't quite matched those numbers since, he continues to be one of the most productive third basemen in the game. His season this year got out to a slow start, batting .206 with 4 home runs and had .589 OPS through his first 51 games, but in his next 94 games he hit 22 home runs with an .862 OPS. His final 2024 season stats were 26 home runs with 75 RBIs and had a batting average of .260 with a .768 OPS. He's a skilled contact and on-base merchant with a good glove and the ability to hit around 20 home runs a season. His estimated market value this offseason is around $119 million for 4 years. The Astros have talked about keeping him in Houston, but there should be a number of suitors trying to sign him. And those teams are the Diamondbacks, the Blue Jays, the Tigers, the Mariners, and the Giants, and many more other teams. So my prediction is that he will sign with the Detroit Tigers this offseason. Corbin Burns. He was everything that the Orioles hoped for in 2024, delivering the workhorse ace they had been searching for. In his only postseason start for Baltimore, he pitched brilliantly, and the team is likely to do everything possible to retain the 4-time All-Star and 2021 NL Cy Young Award winner. In the 2024 season, he posted a 2.92 ERA and had a record of 15 wins and 9 losses, with 181 strikeouts in 194.1 innings pitched in 32 starts. This year, he is expected to secure his 5th consecutive top 10 finish in the Cy Young voting, making him the most coveted starting pitcher this winter. His estimated market value this offseason is around $180 million for 6 years. So the teams that are my finalists are the Orioles, the Mets, the Red Sox, the Rangers, and many more other teams. So my prediction is that he will re-sign with the Baltimore Orioles this offseason. Juan Soto. It's highly unusual for a player of Soto's caliber to hit free agency before turning 26, making the 4-time All-Star a true rarity in the market. That also happened to Bryce Harper and Manny Machado, who faced similar circumstances after the 2018 season, both landing free agent contracts worth at least $300 million. His asking price is likely to be even higher, especially after a stellar postseason that played a key role in leading the Yankees to the World Series. During the regular season this year, he hit 41 home runs with 109 RBIs and had a batting average of .288 with a .988 OPS. His estimated market value this offseason is around $513 million for 14 years. So the teams that are my finalists are the Yankees, the Dodgers, the Mets, the Giants, the Blue Jays, the Nationals, and many other teams. So my prediction is that he will re-sign with the New York Yankees this offseason.
So those are my top 10 MLB free agents of this offseason. Where do you think the top 10 MLB free agents will sign in 2025? Let me know down in the comments section. So if you're new, please consider subscribing and also hit that notification bell. And if you love sports, this is definitely the place for you. And also share this video with more sports fans. For more MLB videos, please click up here. And thank you so much for watching. This is Sportsator, and I will see you guys next time. Just keep loving sports.